we've had to makeshift a little production office studio, bloody blah, because it's very, very hard to pin Kelvin down. Now he's moved away to Norfolk, so we figured Norfolk is a bit far for travel to do a podcast, so we figured we'd do it in Sweden.
Good.
All right, so basically, Kelvin, most of the chats we've had with the boys on the couch has always all been about what brings them to the mat and train and continue to train and do all this kind of thing. But for you, you're part of our team, but you don't even train.
No.
So what brought you to our team?
Basically, I used to work along with a friend of mine called Lee Hunt, whose boys is obviously Scott and Carl. So I started getting tickets for KO Mania through Scott and Carl to come and watch on your show, KO Mania. That's how it all started for me.
KO Mania.
Yeah. Many years ago.
What do you call KO Mania? Just KO.
Many years ago.
Okay, so you first just come just to support a couple of your mates' kids going to fight.
Yeah.
It's funny how we got you on the podcast before either one of the Hunts. Yeah. Because where are they? Yeah. Yeah, where are they? So you just come to watch?
Yeah, I've come to watch, and then I've come to watch a couple of shows, and I think the first time I met you, actually spoke to you properly, was when the UFC was in London. It was on a show in London. I was with Lee. I was down there with Lee and Sid. We were down there, and Lee bumped into you, and that's how I met you. And was talking to you. That's for the first time I met you. That was
right.
Is it the UFC XL? Was it in London or something? It was.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
O2, maybe.
Yeah, one of their shows before obviously UFC Fight Night they put on in London.
Yeah. And ever since then, you just become a fan. What? Because was you a boxing fan? Was you like
as a kid? I used to go. I've been to see a lot of like Nigel Benn fights and Eubank fights. As I was, years and years ago. And I used to watch a lot of the UFC from the early days on the telly. That was it. And
all right, so you come down to see the Hunts fight.
Yeah.
And then, so what kept you coming to the shows? Like, even if they wasn't fighting, did you come to the show if they weren't fighting? Or
I'll still come because I'm a big fan. I enjoyed watching it. And then obviously I got to know more people from your gym that train. And obviously when they were fighting, I'd like to come and watch them fight. And that's how it all progressed from there.
And then you evolved from just coming along buying a ticket and like seeing the show like as just a dude in a seat spectator. Yeah. You then kind of evolved into like you wanted to do a little bit more. I remember, I think probably my first memory is I think it was Scott was fighting with Martin and Charlie in Colchester.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you was like, right, I'll nip down there.
Yeah, I met you down there. I got down there before you.
Yeah, I'll meet you down early doors. I'll make sure everyone's weighing in.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
And it's like, what has he got? What's he doing? And then you started to like the weighing day.
Yeah.
You used to come along and just like to be amongst
just
it
involved in all what's going on.
Yeah, amongst it all in the weighing day, and then you evolved in I'll just drive you there.
Yeah.
So then you was the driver.
Yeah.
So you kind of just sort of evolved into like getting more involved into the team that way, helping out, getting everyone to the weigh-ins and everything. Because there is one, what I need to do is get you and Mitch together.
Oh yeah.
Because I think it was last year, right? Last year, we had Eric Paulson over for some knowledge on the mats, and Mitch took a last minute fight as he always does, up in Rochester.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say up, it's only an hour away in Rochester. But I had Eric come in on possibly the worst day of the year.
Snow.
The snow hit hard.
Yeah, but we got there.
The snow here, I had people that lived in Watford, yeah, that couldn't get to the gym because it's snowing, yeah. But you managed to get
from Potter's Bar
from
to
the
Watford,
gym, Potter's Bar to Watford, then Watford to
Rochester,
and getting there on time.
Yeah.
That's,
It was. If you you probably spoke, it was some journey.
Yeah, so I'd like to
going down the motorway the wrong way. It was going up slip
the
roads
pair
the
of
wrong
you in
way.
to talk about that one.
Yeah.
But many a time when we were going to Wayne's and stuff, you'd be the guy to drive us there, and I know, speaking on behalf of all the guys, the you know, at the time and even now, very much appreciative of, because that's one thing, like, you know, who's going to drive, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. It's just Kelvin the driver, he loves it. And then from then, so from like even just driving people to the weigh-ins, again you've managed to like you've even cornered, like I'm assuming you cornered.
Mitch on the night, yeah.
Was that the first time?
Yeah, it was the first
time. So
time.
because no one could get to this fight because we was all at the gym. So you took him and then you cornered him. I think we had someone there.
Yeah, we had another
stuff,
guy, helped out there,
And then so now you've cornered Mitch. You helped corner in Abu Dhabi. Now we're here in Sweden.
Yeah.
So and you're like you're a big supporter. We was just in Newcastle last weekend. You come down to or come up to that. You come up. You helped me corner in Wales.
Yeah.
When we went to Wales and that. With Hayden. So you've done a lot.
Yeah, it's picking up a little bit of knowledge on the way.
You've done a lot.
Not loads, but picking up.
And how have you found all that?
Yeah, listen, I just enjoy the whole thing of it always, because obviously it's not just about the fight day. It's all about them getting ready for the fights, the weight cuts, and everything. I'm not one of these that would say, if I wish this was around big like this when I was a kid, I would have done it. I probably wouldn't have done it because it's not an easy. It's a tough game, but I enjoy it now. I enjoy watching it, and I still like to learn little bits about it. Yeah, and I just enjoy like the weekends.
So as much as you enjoy it, you've never even attempted to do any training.
No.
Like not even like
as you can see.
No, but it's not like it's not like nah, Kelv, you don't want to do it. Nah, Kelv, leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it, Kelv. Best you don't train. It's like, no, we have to kick you off the mat.
No.
Or kick you, like, we haven't got to persuade you not to come and train.
No.
So I find that kind of bizarre as well.
Yeah.
So you really you do all this stuff, but you've never even contemplated like getting a sweater.
No. Apart from when I've done a bit of pad work with Danny out in, I think it was Abu Dhabi, and then I had a blister on my foot. I ended up with a big blister on my foot and I couldn't walk for a day.
That's on the rooftop?
Yeah, on the rooftop, yeah.
I remember, yeah. No, so you have.
Yeah.
You have done a little bit, yeah, that was it.
I was in bare feet.
You did
I had a blister that night, and then
that floor was hot though.
Yeah, I couldn't walk for a day, but yeah, it was all good.
And how long did you hit the pads for?
I think I've done 5 minutes and a 3 minute or something like that. Wasn't major, but it was fun. A bit of fun.
So alright, so you did train there. You have trained for about 5 minutes, and then you said,
yeah, that's it.
Too rough.
No, as I say, I enjoy the sport. I enjoy the thing for me is like when I come here, like we arrived in Sweden on Thursday, is to watch the boys do the weight cut, how they do it, and because it ain't easy. It's tough on the boys, but they all manage. They all get there. They all do it. And it's not just the fight night. It's just the build up and everything that goes on before.
Yeah.
That's where all the hard work begins. And,
yeah,
and that's it. They fight for fun really, but it's
so you because from what I see is you fully immerse yourself into what we're doing.
Yeah.
You want to
just to be there to watch.
Backstage. Can I? Because like I guess like almost like if you come in to see the show, like sit in the seats and watch, you kind of want more. You want more. So it's kind of for you. You've got more because you've just got closer and closer and closer.
Yeah.
And I think really the only way you would get any closer is if you was to actually go in there
That's
and
it,
fight,
yeah.
which isn't going to happen. But
I like to watch the boys warming up before they go for the fight.
although, excuse me, got a bit of a cough. Although the last show we was at in Newcastle, you did get a little bit closer.
Yeah, I think
you did get a little bit closer
I
than what
got
you
a job
normally,
for the night.
you normally do. You had a little job on the cage door.
On the cage door, yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Shutting the door.
Yeah,
so if there was ever, I would imagine at a show like that you'd want a cage side seat.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get any much more cage side than where you was.
That's it, yeah.
So yet again you seem to
that's it.
Get a little bit. I said on the night the only way you're going to get closer is if I said we're going to go to another show. You're going to be refereeing or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so how was that? How was
it was
doing
good.
the
Yeah,
gate?
it was good. It was, obviously, I'm one of the blokes said, "Do you want to? What are you doing tonight?" So nothing. He said, "Do you want a job?" I said, "Yeah, whatever." And he said, "We work the cage door for me." I said, "Yeah, no problems." And I thought, "Oh my days, what I've got myself into here?" Because first of all, I thought, the first couple of times I'm up and making sure the cage. I thought, the last thing I want to do is not shut it properly or whatever. But no, it was all good. Yeah, I enjoyed it, to be fair.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so you sitting cage side all night.
Yeah, I'll sit next to the referees there. That's it. Watch the fights and just
So another little angle. Of a fight night.
Yeah.
That you've seen.
It seems all very enjoyable. I enjoy it all.
Because we would always say, like, even when you was, I think, Abu Dhabi, I think maybe we were, and it was like the boys were going, he just manages to turn up to bits of, like, where we would not be allowed. We can't go that way, it's only press only, you can't go that way, it's only this way, and then all of a sudden you're, hello, you're through, you've managed to slip the security or whatever, you've gone past, you're in the box or whatever, you've just managed to turn up somewhere. You have a knack of doing that. So, yeah, and the other thing, when you come to Wales with us, when Hayden fought on Budo. So, just go over again, because I did put a picture up on the Instagram. What is the obsession, with the custard tart?
As a kid, I was born in Dagenham, Essex, and when I was 11 or 12, my mum and dad sold up in Essex, and they bought a public house pub in Wales. So I lived down there.
Yeah.
I lived down there from when I was a kid, and I lived there till I was about 17, and then I moved back to London. That's when I got a job back in London. So I spent 4 or 5 years down there, and I always remember, I used to eat them as a kid there, and the vans used to come round. I think it was Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays down there. The van used to come round, the cake van, and I always used to buy the custard tarts. I eat them, and sometimes I go to Wales. The first thing, if you was asked my wife, first thing I'll do when I get there is I need to buy some custard tarts.
I know. You did the exact.
And I did. Yeah. That's it. We come through and I said, I need to pop into Greg's here quickly.
No, we didn't. That was the first thing we did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Let's get some custard tarts.
No, it was because we went to the hotel after, and I tried to eat one, and I couldn't eat one. You had about 8 of them. And they were heavy, man. They're not your standard custard tart one would purchase from the. It's like a
size of a brick slab.
Size of an arm.
Yeah, but they're nice. Yeah, I like them. That's it.
Custard slice. So here we are now. So you've moved away now. So you don't.
Yeah, we moved.
You don't see much of us now.
Me and the family moved to Norfolk, and to be honest, I do miss.
Well, I say you don't see much of us, but you're still.
Yeah, I'm still going to be on board to come for the weekends, and I'm, definitely.
Is how long you lived up in Norfolk now?
We've been up there since March.
Yeah, so as soon as you get wind of, like, a fight, I'm coming. Like as soon as you heard about like Wales, boom, I'm coming down.
Newcastle,
Bosh. Newcastle, I'm coming. Bosh.
I intend to get as many as I can. If I can do it, I'm going to be there and do it.
Just turn up, Bosh.
Definitely, without a doubt. Yeah.
Hilarious. Like even now we're in Sweden now, and as soon as that got we was in Newcastle, wasn't it? So we was in Newcastle like two weekends ago, and he was like, "Oh, what's happening with Shah, where's he fighting? I said, yeah, Sweden we're going. He goes, oh, well, let me know, you said.
But no details and here we are.
Boss booked it up, here we are.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So what keeps bringing you, why'd you come out to Sweden?
Again, because I just enjoy to watch the boys from all the boys from the gym. It's not just anybody's fight. I like trying to get all their fights. The other week was obviously went to see Sam. I brought some boys down from Norfolk. Sam. They enjoyed it. You know. And yeah, it's just coming to enjoy because I enjoy the sport. I enjoy, you know, I'm always taping and stuff like UFC to watch all that. I know it's not the same level, but I enjoy it better because it's live. You're there to watch it, and I just enjoy it. And that's it. And we'll continue to do so as long as I can.
So you've been with us a couple of times international, like you. So
yeah.
it's.
We done Abu Dhabi and Bahrain.
You come to Bahrain as well.
We done Bahrain as well. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you come out to Bahrain, and maybe you've might. I mean, travelled to some places that you would have never thought about.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing. I would never have. I don't think I'd ever dream I'd ever go to Abu Dhabi. Would ever go to Bahrain. You know, I don't think I'd ever come to Sweden. And here we are, obviously this weekend.
Yeah, funny old set of circumstances.
It is, yeah. And they're fun weekends as well. We have a laugh, you know what I mean? It's all serious.
No. For the record, yeah?
Yeah.
This is work.
Yeah, it is work.
Like, I always get accused.
It's probably more enjoyable for me.
It's a jolly. Yeah. But, yeah, to
be fair,
we're not in for a long time.
This is the only time today you get a bit of relaxation up till, obviously, we go off to the fight tonight. But obviously, yesterday was a busy day when you're getting Shah to cut the weight, get to the weigh-ins, and then obviously the public weigh-ins last night. So it's busy, and today you get a bit of respite for a few hours. So.
I mean, yesterday was okay, wasn't it? Like, it is busy, but like the public weigh-in yesterday was like it was like a fitness expo, so that was a little bit different, wasn't it? And it changed it up a bit, and you know.
But you get that with the bigger shows. You get the public, like Abu Dhabi and Bahrain. You had the public shows are on a big stage. You know, that's what we do.
Yeah. There's a bit more to do.
Yeah.
But it takes the time. It kills a bit of the time. Then it doesn't. You're not sitting about, you know, contemplating the day. Not like, because although sometimes we're busy, you get a few hours where you're not doing anything, and it's like, and you can't really wander off anywhere. You can't go. I mean, that's the only downfall I've always seen.
You have a time schedule you have to stick to.
I mean, you don't like. You don't. Sometimes you don't, unless you go to like a show that you're there for a week.
Yeah.
Like we did in Abu Dhabi and Bahrain.
Yeah.
You can see a little bit of the land that you sit in, but sometimes when you come away like these sort of times where you go for just a weekend, although you've come to Stockholm, where you haven't really seen much of it, so you only have a little snippet because you don't have enough time to sort of go on a tour or whatever. You can just have a little snippet. But again, it's a unique experience. You're not seeing
something different somewhere that I've never been before. It's just that's it.
Because this isn't like
a different show to see how they organise.
Yeah, because it's the first time you've come to this
Superior
Challenge. Yeah, it's good. It's a good show. They're really efficient.
Yeah.
And there's no dramas getting anywhere. They bang on it. It's a good show. It's a good show. I think you like it. Tomorrow should be a good arena.
Tonight.
Oh yeah, tonight.
Not tomorrow. Tonight.
Yeah. So it's pretty early because we've. I think it's like 6, 7 in the morning here.
What
7,
now?
7.
Now?
No.
It's 9 o'clock nowadays.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Time off. Yeah, time. Yeah, no. Cause
UK's an hour behind us.
UK behind it. Yeah. No, I was just having.
It's earlier there than what it is here.
1 hour.
But it's probably a bit warmer as well, to be fair.
Yeah, when we got off the plane, it was 3 degrees and snowing. Yeah,
and it ain't stopped raining since we've been here either.
As we can see,
it's
beautiful.
It's murky today and miserable today.
But yeah, so that's like so this year you've done a few things this year, right? So you've done. So you've moved.
Yeah. Moved to Norfolk.
And you've been the 3 of the biggest fights that we've had this year.
Yeah.
So
Wales,
far.
went to Margate.
So I mean,
and-
Wales was good weather and all, man. That was nice and
Well,
sunny. That
yeah,
was
well,
like
because obviously I know a bit down there. I know what goes on. I know the restaurants down there. I took you to some places down there because I know where all the nice places are.
we theoretically took a local.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, basically, yeah. So I knew where we could go and somewhere nice to eat, and yeah, it's a beautiful part of the world, to be fair.
Oh, it was really nice.
And yeah, we had a good time. It was good down there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice, really nice. It's,
and the weather was wicked. We had great weather, which helps.
Amazing.
And then obviously come to the end of the year, and then we will start again next year.
Next year, yeah, we've got a few things happening next year. No doubt you'll be with us in on the road.
Yes.
Because you're more of a road guy. You prefer the trips away, I think.
I don't mind. I don't mind the local shows. Yeah, I'll come to them all, but yeah, you know, the trips away.
Well, being in Norfolk, everywhere's a trip away now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, to be fair.
Everywhere's a trip away. There's only one way in, way out.
Yeah. Well, like Newcastle, went there on the train. It was easier. It's easier for me just to jump on the train to Newcastle. I think it's an easier journey for me to get to Newcastle. I'll just cut across country in a bit.
It was a bit of a nightmare getting there.
Yeah. But obviously, anything come up, you need a hand, I'm always here to help out, and we do whatever we need to do.
Yeah, cool. I mean, you've helped out many a time. Like I said, you used to be you was the driver, and you helped, like, you support the guys as well. Like, you know, you help them, like, get tickets or try and, you know, help them as much as you can, which is amazing. But yeah, so in saying that, so you don't really, you just sort of roll with it. You don't really, like, you know, you don't really, like, you don't have a plan with any of it. It's just you're good, like, you're almost like a super fan, you know? Super fan, just trying to get as close as you can to the action, and immerse yourself into it, see every little bit of it, because it ain't all glamour.
No,
you know?
it ain't easy.
It ain't all glamour, and it ain't easy.
And I've got to know, obviously, made some friends from it as well.
Yeah.
You know, all your boys you got down the gym, all nice guys. You know what I mean? It's a pleasure to be around everyone at the weekends and just see all. It's not just the fight, to see all the build up, to see all what goes on. Like, usually, when I was living closer, I used to enjoy the final week when you're doing the circuits and.
Of course, you would pop in and all, you would pop in and watch the training and stuff.
To watch the final bit of training, just to fine tuning, getting them ready, and then so I just think I find it all fascinating, the big build up to it all.
Yeah, so we would call you a super fan of MMA, and you guys just kind of slotted into that. You haven't really, like, it's almost like you haven't really set out to do any of that, but it's just the way.
Yeah, it's just happened. Yeah.
Just the way it's unfolded, sort of thing.
That's it. Yeah.
You know, so that's pretty cool. I find it fascinating that you would do such a thing. You would, want to, take time, because it costs money to come out here, right? It's not like you're getting a free trip. You're not tagging along. It's not. Wales is a little different. You can jump in the car with everybody, or with all of us, and off we go.
Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, so
I enjoy it all, and that's the main thing.
But you also got we because it was hilarious when we was at Bellator, for instance, in Wembley.
Yeah.
And we had a spare corner band.
Yeah, that's it.
There was only one phone call to be made.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
There was only, and like, Kelvin, man, we got an extra band. You got to come.
But the story behind that is, the big thing about that is, I don't know if you know the story. That day we'd actually moved. That day we actually moved. Yeah. We actually moved into our new house. That was our moving in day, and I'll never forget. Fair play to Caroline, this is, because we had, I think it was about 10:30 in the morning, all our stuff turned up in a truck, and I'm talking about a truck. I'm talking about a truck with 5 pallets on the back full of gear. And at 1 o'clock I said to Kelvin, "Listen, I need to leave because I've got to get to Bellator in London." And to be fair, she said, "Look, you just go and enjoy yourself," and that was it. And I actually left Caroline there with a truck full of gear. They're unloading it to organise it, to sort it all out. And fair play to her, she done it all. And I just got in the car and flew down to London. Yeah, and that was it. So yeah, it was good.
When you got back,
and when I got back,
was it done?
It was she'd done marvellous, to be fair. Yeah, and that
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and she's good. She never stops me. You know, she always, if I say, look, there's a trip, just go and enjoy yourself, and that's it. And that's where we are, and I will continue to do so for as long as I can do it. That's it.
Cool. Because because again, really, like when I say you haven't tried any of the training, it's not that it's not technically because you're lazy. I mean, maybe you are a little bit, but you couldn't really, like, because you have a pacemaker and stuff, so it's kind of hard for you to. It would be hard for you to actually do any of the physical like training. So it's not that you're like a lazy.
I'm not young anymore either.
Because again you've died twice, no?
Yeah, I had an incident at home, and then I had a total heart stoppage of 52 seconds when I was in hospital. I'm just on a routine appointment in hospital, and if I hadn't have been there, that would have been it. But, it is what it is. You know, it's I feel good now. I think I feel the best I felt for years. You know, I've moved down to Norfolk. It's a lot more relaxing. The family's settled. The kids are enjoying life down there, and it's good. So hopefully there'll be many more years.
Yeah. Because we were having this chat yesterday. We was in the hotel room, and I was chatting with Shah. I'm like, dude, no man. I said, dude's died twice. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, dude, I'm telling you.
The first one at home at Caroline had to administer CPR me, so the ambulance people took me away. And the second one, I was in a routine appointment, which was the worst.
Lucky you were there.
Yeah, they said if I hadn't been there, my heart stopped 52 seconds, and they revived me. So, and then then we had a pacemaker put in, and that's it. But I feel pretty good at the moment. Yes, I see all right. We're moving out there, and it's a lot more stress free, and I don't have the stress of all things of life now. It's just a lot easy life for me, and that's so it all helps, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when you think about that, like those two incidences, it's like this. Man, you're really an inspiration.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
You're an inspiration because, like, you know, a lot of people just like, it's going to take it easy. I'm not going to do too much, but you're living life to the fullest you can.
I'm trying to do what I can. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like when when you come away, it's not stressful because. When the boys fought in Essex, when we fought on ROC that time, and you drove, I think we'll have Shah fought. Who else fought? Gary, Omar,
and it was Omar. It was Omar or Mitchell.
Three of them.
Yeah.
And we were all in the van. We were all in the wagon.
In the car. And we had a man time was in the back.
Yeah, all in the wagon, and I'm M25 over puncher, smoking the wheel up.
Yeah, I've just said that. We tried to put the stuff in it. And I just said, look, these boys have got to get there. We need to drive. No spare tyre. So we drove on the rim, I think, for, must have been 35, 40 miles. Must have been 30 miles.
My memory of it, is the tyre was, so we on the hard shoulder on the 25. You got no spare tyre, but. Not they didn't have one. The car don't come with one.
They don't come with
one.
Then, they come with this stuff to fill, but by then the
we filled it up. Yeah. We got maybe a little bit down. It went down again.
Can you just how's it looking? He said, "Yeah, no, it's all good, bro. It's all good."
And it was smoking.
It was And then we managed to get to a tyre place, having passed another car that had a puncture on the side of the road as well. We managed to get there. We got there and the car, the tyre wouldn't have got. It was shot. It was done.
It was smoking.
It was smoking. We stopped. And it was just physically smoking. But that's all the funs of it. We put a new tyre on, and then off we went. And we got there, and the boys got there on time to get ready. Maybe a bit of an hour delay, but
no. We was relaying.
Yeah.
I have to try and get the videos.
Yeah.
And I try and get the videos. Maybe put one into this.
Yeah.
And we was relaying it all to the show. Because you just wouldn't have believed this.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah.
Because
you couldn't make it up. If you tried, you couldn't make it up.
You couldn't make that up. And again, you took it all in your stride, man. It's like, whatever. We just someone find where we got to go.
You got to bear in mind the car. We had what was we were fives up in the car. No, we more than that, weren't we? 5 or 6 or 7. We might have been all the 7 seats of the car.
No, six of you.
the car was full up of gear, all the training gear, so it was carrying a bit of weight.
Yeah.
And then we got a puncture and we just drove it on the rim. We just drove it on the rim to the because otherwise we would have been stuck there. There was nothing we could do.
It was smoking.
Yeah.
How's it look? And I'm pretty.
Well,
He's going,
it's all
alright.
looking good. Yeah.
Ooh, smoking.
Yeah.
And the poor guys in it. They. Well, no, that wasn't weighing. Was that weighing day? Or was that the fight day?
It was fight day. Yeah, it was getting them there for the fight day. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. I think it was fight day. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Bradshaw, wasn't it?
Yeah. Fight. So, what could have been a catastrophic disaster
turned out to be a fun.
Turned out to be hilarious.
Yeah, it was just a funny day. Yeah. Something else to talk about on all these journeys, weekends, of all the things. There's always things to talk about.
Well, what I do. The trouble is, I've been saying for a while, and I bought more mics and stuff for the couch. To do like, right, let's pick one trip, Bahrain, Sweden, wherever. Yeah. And we get all the people that come.
All the guys are involved.
Sit down, we chat the stories.
Yeah.
And but the only problem with that is that you are a part of many of them.
Yeah.
And you just moved to Norfolk. And here we are in Sweden, trying to get your story. So I think what we're going to have to do.
But I'm sure if we can pinpoint a time to do a couple of the special occasions or whatever we need to really talk about, I can travel that for them. That's all.
Yeah, or we could do like a satellite link up.
Yeah, that's it.
Or something like that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we can sort something out.
Which would be cool because like relaying the story, it would be cool if we could have like everyone in that car.
Yeah.
Relaying what was going through their
I think
mind.
Charles was the one I think was most concerned because But I think the others, but Charles was just sitting here. I can imagine what was going through. Charles was probably thinking, oh my God, what are we? What's going on here?
I reckon he was thinking I could do it. Well, Paul Omar was in the boot, wasn't he? He was on the 7th seat.
Yeah.
So he won't.
No.
He had no route out.
No. But we got there and it was all It was.
We got him to the party.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, that was kind of funny. All right, so well, let's do that then. Let's try and figure out getting you back in, get you actually on the couch.
Yeah.
And some of the stories with the trips away.
Yeah.
With the other guys who was there to, give us their aspect of some of the chaos.
Yeah.
And some of the fun times that we've had. I mean, like I say, for me, it's all work.
Yeah.
It's not all glamour.
You love that, don't you? It's not all glamour.
But I'm very fortunate in the fact that I like and love what I do.
What you do? That's it.
So
it's your work. But
I mean,
your work.
If I was to make, I don't know, if I was to be packing elastic bands in a box, I'd try and have a good time doing it. You know what I mean? And again, something I learned I try to learn everything from everyone, and something I learned from yourself is, man, you got to enjoy yourself, right? Because you
never know what's around the corner.
You never know what's around the corner, and how things are going to be dealt to you. Because a lot of people say to you, "Oh, you're so lucky because you're retired now. You retired young." And I'm like, dude, he's had to die twice to retire. He weren't his choice, man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
And two incidences. Yeah, but life goes on.
You got to enjoy what you're doing.
You can't let it worry you. Just got to get on with it.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean, I take that from you. I learned that.
It doesn't worry me now. What happened then is done, dusted, finished, gone. There's new chapters going on now, and that's it. So it's just enjoying and do what I can do. Yeah. And fortunate with Caroline at home, she doesn't mind me. If I say there's a fight, she said just go. A lot of people I talk to say, my wife, there's no way if I speak. Well, she ain't gonna let me do that. No, I'll have to speak. But Caroline's very honest. Just says, just get on with it and enjoy it, and that's it. Because it's not boozy weekends and nothing like that. For me, it's just.
Well, you don't even drink, do you?
No, I don't even drink. Just go and we just go and enjoy. I enjoy watching the boys getting ready, and then I enjoy the actual fight night, and it's something I enjoy, and it's good, and that's what it's all about.
Cool. All right, well, thank you very much for sitting
No,
with
it's
us.
been a welcome, yeah. Pleasure.
And we'll get you in the gym next time on the couch. But
yeah, definitely.
But this
if we'll arrange something, I will come down. Yeah.
hopefully this special edition has
Yeah.
come out okay with our
Little makeshift setup here.
makeshift setup. So
Cheers. Been a pleasure.
no problem. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot. Great stuff.